Yo, what's going on, guys? Frankietrades here, bringing you another new watch list this week. Not too much going on this week. I know we have a lot of good earnings coming along the way. We're going to be looking forward to that. I believe Amazon, Apple are the two biggest ones, and then a few other stocks like Shopify, AMD are also reporting this week. As far as economic news goes, there really isn't too much going on that you should really be on the lookout for. There's a lot of things going on pre-market, but with that being said, let's go ahead and go into the watch list. So, first things first is ES. You guys know we like to start on ES. First thing I noticed on ES, if you put this in the 4 hour, you can see we're actually kind of stuck in a range right now. We're kind of stuck between this 46.30 and this 45.50 area. The area where I got 46.30 from, if you put this on the 3 or 1 day, you can see that was the previous high from, I don't know how long ago this was, almost a year ago, like a year and 6 months ago, roughly, on this during March. And you can see that's the area we're kind of struggling to get above right now on ES, is this 46.30 area. And if you put this on the daily, which is what I'm on right now, you can see that a lot more clearly that we're kind of just stuck within this 46.30 to this 45.50 range, or even you can even say 4600 because we haven't had a solid close. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. Not too many trend lines that I see on there, so we're pretty set on that. Kind of the same story on NQ. Going to be watching the 16,000 area where we kind of had this high over a year ago, which was January 12th of 2022. You can see that that is the area we struggled to break previously at 16,000. If I put this on the daily, you can see that that is the same area we are struggling at currently. You can see that is the area that we are currently struggling at 15,500 and then 16,000, which is the two areas we're kind of just stuck between. So NQ, same story as ES, just stuck in a range, just kind of waiting to see which area it breaks out from now. Going into the watch list, and what I have on my main watch list is, first things first, is Netflix. Netflix is a little tricky right now. The only thing that I'm really watching is this 411.50 area that it made a low, what was this, a few weeks ago on June 27th, and then recently where it made a low at around 412. You could see that in a short, week time frame, we're kind of just stuck in this $20 range. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm going to be a little selective in how I go about this. The only thing I really have on this is I'm going to be looking at the consolidation break at 430. After that, 431, and obviously we have more room after that. But, for the shorter picture, going to be looking at the smaller time frame scalps like 430 into 431 and just catching that and kind of letting it develop more along the week. So there's Netflix. The other main watch list that I actually have is NVDA. NVDA actually has one of the best looking setups. You can already see it. You can already see what I'm looking at. Is this 4 hour trend line that we have rejected off of 1, 2, 3, 4 times now. That's enough times for me to consider it as part of my main watch list. Yeah, it's a lot of good rejections, and it's obviously respecting the trend, and it's only $10 away from that all-time high, which NVIDIA can definitely explode off of that. So it's definitely the best stock we have on the week as far as setups go. The area that I am watching on NVIDIA first is this 474 high right here. So it'd be maybe $1 or $3 away from breaking this trend line into that level, which isn't too bad. Just got to be on the lookout for some momentum and strength with that. After that, looking at 475, and then after that, 480, which is the all-time high. So that is NVIDIA. As far as side watches go, you guys know I have been talking about BA for I don't know how long now during my watch list. You can see, actually, if I put this on the weekly, we have been in this tight range since the beginning of this year. And every time that I've called it out for you guys, it has been an over 50% trade. You can see it had earnings this week. We caught it Wednesday while I was in Miami, which is pretty awesome. Probably one of the best setups that we could have provided for the chat, or the stock hours chat. So if you're interested in the stock hours chat, don't forget to DM me on Instagram, and I can go ahead and get you guys in the chat. So, but we caught this together, 50% trade, insane range breakout that we were able to catch on BA. So the only thing I'm really looking at for is a 240 retest here on 240. Nothing too crazy. It's a side watch, kind of just looking for that same momentum. It is breaking out on a weekly time frame, so I still have a lot of room on this. We also have a $3 gap, starting at 245 and then ending at 248. So multiple ways we can go about trading BA. You just got to be on the lookout for some momentum and strength on BA. That is all. So next up is Meta. Meta, not too much going on. just a pretty easy setup. It did have earnings recently, reported pretty well, obviously, if you look at the chart. And so the only thing I'm really looking at is 328, and then after that 330. The area where I got 328 from was from here. If you put this in the 3-year one day, from January 19th of 2022. That is where I got the 328 level from. After that, I'm looking at 330. Like I said, it's a side watch. It hasn't really set up or consolidated around an area too much for me to like it and go in with heavy size. So that's why it's just a side watch list and not something that I'm just casually looking at. So that is Meta. And then last but not least is Tesla. You guys know we always have Tesla on the watch list. We always have something to, try on this. So first things first is you guys can see we have a trend line on the top side, and the area that I'm looking to play that along would be 270. You can see it's a lot cleaner on the 4-hour and the daily time frame, but the reason why I'm showing you this on the 1 hour is because 270 was the area that we couldn't break on Thursday. And so I'm looking for a retest and with this trend line break into 270 and seeing how we react from there. So like I said, not too much going on the watch list, guys. I think the only other thing I have is Tesla to the downside, which is more than $15 away. 16 to be exact, almost 17. So it is pretty far away from the downside where I really like it at. But for the meantime, with what the market's providing in front of me and what it's giving me, Tesla, NVDA, NFLX, BA, and Meta are going to be my top watches for this week and seeing what we can do with that. So hope you guys enjoyed the watch list. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell for any future videos that I put out for you guys. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy your week and play safe. Peace.